Fear is a liar. Here's how to take your power back. You've been lied to. Fear has been controlling your life, making you hesitate, keeping you small. But what if I told you that fear isn't real? That it's just a mental illusion, a story you've been telling yourself? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to break free from fear and take back control of your life. And trust me, by the end of this video, fear will no longer hold you back. Why fear is secretly controlling. You fear. It's wired into our DNA. It's what kept our ancestors alive when they were dodging saber-toothed tigers and hunting for food. But here's the problem. We're no longer fighting wild animals. Yet our brains are still reacting as if failure, rejection, or embarrassment will literally kill us. Fear shows up in sneaky ways. You want to start that business, but fear whispers, what if you fail? You want to ask someone out, but fear says, what if they reject you? You want to chase your dreams, but fear reminds you, what if people judge you? And just like that, you freeze. You stay in your comfort zone. You let life pass you by. But here's the truth. Fear is just a habit. It's a conditioned response, and like any habit, it can be broken. The root of all fear and how to rip it out. Every fear boils down to one thing, uncertainty. Think about it. You're not afraid of public speaking. You're afraid of messing up. You're not afraid of starting that business. You're afraid of losing money. You're not afraid of rejection. You're afraid of not being good enough. Fear is always tied to the unknown, and the brain hates the unknown. It's like a security system wired to keep you safe from things that aren't actually dangerous. So how do we fight back? We expose fear for what it really is, a mental illusion. The three-step process to destroy fear. Instantly, step 1. Call fear out. Fear thrives in the shadows. It's like a cockroach. It scurries away when you shine a light on it. The moment you label it, it starts losing its power. Next time fear creeps in, say it out loud. I'm afraid of failing because I don't want to look stupid. I'm afraid of rejection because I want people to like me. I'm afraid of taking action because I don't trust myself. Notice something? Fear loses its grip the second you acknowledge it. Step 2. Flip the fear script. Fear only tells you one side of the story, the worst-case scenario. But what if you asked, what's the best that could happen? What if I actually succeed? What if this changes my life? What if I'm better than I think? Reframe your thoughts. Instead of saying, what if I fail? Say, what if I learn something amazing? Instead of I'm scared to speak up, say, my voice matters. Your brain believes what you tell it. So start feeding it a new story. Step 3. Do it anyway. Here's the ultimate truth. Fear never truly disappears, but successful people don't wait for fear to go away. They feel it and act anyway. Think of fear like the gym. The first few reps feel impossible, but the more you lift, the stronger you get. The same goes for fear. The more you push through it, the weaker it becomes. Scared to speak up? Raise your hand first. Afraid to start? Take the tiniest step forward. Fearful of failing? Remind yourself failure is feedback. Small, consistent actions train your brain that fear is a liar. Why fear is an illusion and how science proves it. Here's a crazy fact. Your brain can't tell the difference between excitement and fear. The same chemical reaction happens whether you're terrified or thrilled. It's just your interpretation that makes it scary. Public speakers, athletes, and performers all use this trick. Instead of saying, I'm nervous, they say, I'm excited. This simple switch rewires your brain to embrace the moment instead of running from it. Try it next time fear kicks in. Instead of, I'm terrified, say I'm ready. Facing the fear that's holding you back. There's one fear that's been running your life. You know exactly what it is. Maybe it's the fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. But whatever it is, it's time to face it. Ask yourself, what's the absolute worst that could happen? Seriously, think about it. Most of the time, the worst-case scenario isn't nearly as bad as your brain makes it seem. Fail a business? You learn and try again. Get rejected? You move on, embarrass yourself? People forget in 5 minutes. When you realize fear is just a thought, not reality, it loses its grip on you. your fear-fighting challenge. Here's your challenge. Do one thing today that scares you, just one. Send that email, make that call, take that first step. Fear only wins when you do nothing, but the second you act, you take your power back. And remember, fear is a liar. It only controls you if you let it. Your fearless future starts now. Imagine your life without fear holding you back. Imagine chasing your dreams without hesitation. Imagine looking back 1 year from now, knowing you conquered the fear that once controlled you. That future is possible, but it starts with one choice: facing fear head on. Now there's another video popping up on your screen. Click it now to keep growing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep taking action.